Hey, you want to play college football? Well, you're going to need a highlight video. And today we're going to talk about how you can make a winning highlight video that will get you recruited on the Gridiron Stud Show. Hey, I'm talking to you. Recruiting advice for everyone. It's the Gridiron Stud Show. When you run a college football recruiting website like I do, watching highlight videos is what you do all day. Some highlight videos are fun to watch, others not so much. So in this video today, I'm going to give you 4 ways for you to make a highlight video that people are going to want to watch over and over, and it's going to get college football coaches to recruit you. But before we get into that, I have 2 things I want to ask you. First, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you're notified every time I put out a college football recruiting or high school football video. And also, if you're a high school football prospect watching this video, drop your name along with your position you play and the year you're going to graduate in the comments section. I'd love to see who's out here watching and also love to know where you play. Now back to the matter at hand. 4 ways in which you can make a highlight video that college football coaches are going to want to watch. Step number 1, highlight yourself in the video. Seems simple, doesn't it? You won't believe how many times I'll get highlight videos and where guys are not highlighted. And listen, I'm going to tell you, there's only 3 positions that I could think about where you don't need to really be highlighted. The quarterback, of course, because he's the quarterback. He's getting the ball every snap. Number 2 is the running back. If you've stated in the beginning of the video that you're the running back, more than likely you're going to be carrying the football. But there may also be times where you're not carrying the football and you're blocking, or you're coming out of the backfield on a catch, so you may need to be highlighted also. But if you're running back and all of your clips are of you carrying the football, then you may not need to be highlighted. And the only other position I can think of where you don't need to be highlighted is a kicker. All of the clips are going to be you kicking the football, and so we don't really need to see you highlighted before the snap. Everybody else, you need to be highlighted. We need to know where you are on the field. And here's the other thing. Highlight yourself before the snap of the football. My big pet peeve is when I'm watching offensive linemen highlight videos and they don't highlight themselves before the snap. Instead, they want to highlight right before they make the block. That's not what we want to see, folks. It's not what the college football coach wants to see. They want to see what you're doing before the snap, when the ball is snapped. They want to see your path to the block, and they want to see everything else after that. So if you're an offensive lineman or defensive lineman, if you're any of those guys, but especially offensive lineman or defensive lineman, please highlight yourself before the snap. We want to see your stance. We want to see you fire out. We want to see you pull. We want to see the whole thing. So just don't wait until you're about to make that block to highlight yourself. Highlight yourself before the snap. Offensive lineman, defensive lineman, everybody. Wide receivers, just because that ball was thrown to you doesn't mean you don't need to highlight yourself. And don't highlight yourself right when the ball is coming. We want to see you get your release off the line of scrimmage. We want to see how you got yourself to the football. So don't wait until you're about to get the football, and definitely highlight yourself. So that's the same thing also for defensive backs. We want to see your back pedal. We want to see you how you press, what you did at the line of scrimmage. So do highlight yourself before the snap. So that's step number 1. Highlight yourself on your highlight video. Mark yourself in the highlight. So step number 1 was easy. Stay tuned for what I think is the most important factor and the most important step in making a highlight video that's going to be a winner that college coaches want to see. But right now, let's stick with number 2. Highlight all of your talents early in your highlight video. Are you a guy that plays multiple positions? Do you play offensive line and defensive line? Are you a running back, but you also play linebacker? Are you a wide receiver as well as a defensive back? Here's what you don't do. Don't put all of your offensive clips and then put all of your defensive clips, or vice versa. Mix in within those first 10 clips everything that is talented about you. And it's not just about positions. Are you fast, but you also are a strong hitter? Somewhere within those first 10 plays, you want to show off your speed. Maybe you went and ran down a running back, and you also want to show off that you can hit. So put that big hit in there too. Display all of your talents as a football player as early in the highlight video as you can. For quarterbacks, can you throw the ball well, but you also can run? Let's not get 2, 3, 4 minutes of you just throwing the football and then turn around and show us that you're mobile. within those first 10 clips, you want to be able to show that you have a live arm. You want to show that you're accurate with your arm. And if you're mobile, you also want to show that you're mobile as well. Do you run a good bootleg? Put all that stuff within the first 10 clips. So very important. Highlight all of your talents as a player as early as possible. And the reason I say that is college football coaches have to watch a tremendous amount of film. You want to capture their attention and show them everything that you could do within those first 10 or so plays on your highlight video. So show all your talents early is tip number 2 in making a winning highlight video. Step number 3, shorten the length of your video. Guys, your highlight video is not a motion picture. It's not a film that people are going to pile into a movie theater to see, and you need to entertain them for an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's not what this is about. Most of the highlight videos that I see run over the time that they should. You don't want to pack up your highlight video with a bunch of routine plays. College football coach recruiting you is not really interested in those routine plays. You've got to get on there what separates you from everyone else. Sometimes I'll get a 10-minute highlight video from a quarterback. And quarterbacks tend to have longer highlight videos. But can you do that highlight video in 6 minutes? You don't want to bog down your highlight video with a bunch of regular plays with you just running to the ball and then falling on the pile, or you just running a regular old route, or you catching a slant and getting tackled within 4 yards, or if you're a running back, you had a 5-yard run straight ahead and someone tackled you. Don't go piling those onto your highlight video and extending the length of the video. You are better off having your highlight video be action-packed for 2 minutes and having that college coach watching it 3-4 times than having him suffer through a 6-minute video that he only watches once. You want to have those highlight videos being watched over and over. So if you could pack it with action and it only lasts a minute and a half or 2 minutes, it's a whole lot better than piling on plays that's going to make it 6 minutes, 8 minutes long, and when the college coach is done watching it, he's done watching it. If it's action-packed for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, it'll be fine. If that coach is watching it more times than just maybe once. Maybe he takes it and he goes and shows it to another coach. You want him watching it over and over. So don't bog it down with plays that are just routine that any old Joe could make. They're not trying to recruit any old Joe. They want to recruit someone that's exceptional. So keep it to exceptional plays, and if you have to, make it shorter. Listen, I've seen guys get recruited off of 1 or 2 plays. 1 or 2 plays on their highlight video was enough to spark a coach's interest to say, hey, we want to take a better look at you. We're going to come down to your school, or how about you come to our camp? 1 or 2 plays on that highlight video. So don't go making a feature film, guys. Cut the length of that highlight video down and keep it to the best of you. So that's tip number 3. And finally, we come to number 4. This is the most important tip in making a winning highlight video. Drum roll, please. Put your best plays first. Now, I've seen this many, many times. Guys will go the lazy route. They will go and they will put a highlight video together, and it will be in sequential order in the way the games fell throughout the season. So they put all the highlights from game 1, then they put all the highlights from game 2, and then all the highlights from game 3, and so on and so forth. Somewhere in there, game 7 or 8, you had a 90-yard touchdown run, and someone watching it had to wait 6 minutes in your highlight video to see that 90-yard run where you were exceptional, you broke tackles, you showed your speed, and it was a great play that says you're a Division I football player. You know what, guys? A lot of college coaches might have pulled that video out and have stopped watching it before you even got to that 6-minute part. If you want to make a winning highlight video that's going to get you recruited, put your best play first. Then you go in reverse order. Treat your highlight video like a reverse top 10. You know how you've seen those top 10 videos out there, or someone's counting down to the top 10 best players and so on and so forth, and they go from the 10th best player all the way down to the number 1 best player. Reverse that order. Put your very best play from your last season first, then the next best play second, next best play third, and so on and so on. What you want to do is punch that college football coach right in the face with your talent. You don't want them waiting 3-4 minutes, because you know what, guys? They may not get there. I've known college football coaches that won't watch a highlight video longer than 2 minutes. Yeah, won't watch longer than that. So if your best play is 3 minutes in, guess what? They never saw it. So you got to hit them early. You got to have your best play on there. If you had a big hit, you throw that on there right now, capture their attention. Did you break free on a 95-yard kickoff return? Put that on there first. There are two things that really stand out on film outside of size, which, you may or may not be able to control. One is speed and the other is aggression. So if you're struggling with what to put on there first, a big hit or something where you broke away and got away from everybody or you ran someone down is always a great pick. Speed and aggression is a great way to capture a college football coach's attention, but I can't stress this enough. Your best play in the season needs to be first, and then just go in reverse order from there. Capture their attention right away. So you want to put that best play first. You want to show them all the talents that you have as a football player within those first 10 plays. Make sure you highlight yourself, and that highlight video does not need to be a feature film, so keep it short. You do those 4 things, you're on your way, if you're talented, to getting that college football offer and grabbing the attention of that college football coach with a highlight video. Some people really underestimate the power of the highlight video. I'm telling you, it's going to capture people's attention when it's done right, and it'll get them to see you. Now you got to answer the call and show some talent after that, but it's better than having the talent and having a poor highlight video and they never ever see you at all. So follow those 4 steps, and that's going to get you on the way to getting attention from the college football coaches and get you closer and closer to getting that offer from the school that you want. Now, I know I'm not the only one that's watched a whole bunch of highlight videos, so drop a comment in the comments section letting me know who you think had the best highlight video you've ever seen on a high school football player. I have some of my own ideas. Tavon Austin has had a very good highlight video. Jeff Luck, who played at Florida State, had a pretty good highlight video. And there's some others out there. Chris Rainey, Noel Devine. But who do you guys think had the best highlight video you've ever seen in high school? Drop that in the comments section. And again, guys, subscribe to my channel right now. You don't want to miss my next video when I put it out on high school football or college football recruiting. So subscribe and be sure to hit that bell. Also, like the video and share the video. There are people out there that need to know how to make highlight videos. Don't just keep this information to yourself. Go ahead and share the video on social media, Facebook, Twitter. Let's get the word out there. Let's help folks make highlight videos that are going to be seen by college football coaches and get them that offer. Also, very important, if you have not downloaded the Gridiron Studs recruiting app and you're a high school football or college football prospect, you got to go do that right now. So in the description, I'm going to have a link that you can go to and you can download the Gridiron Studs recruiting app. It's available for both Android and Apple. So I'm going to have the link right there for you. Do yourself a favor. Go hit that link, download it, get it on your phone right now. Every prospect should have the Gridiron Studs app. It allows you to create a profile and detail all of your accomplishments along with highlight video, pictures, and allows you to keep a recruiting status update. And I have college football coaches using that to find players each and every day. So if you want to get recruited, it only makes sense for you to be on the Gridiron Studs app. So hit the link in the description right now. Go ahead and get that downloaded and be on your way to being seen. You got to be seen out there, right? Can't be in the dark. So go hit that link and make sure you download the Gridiron Studs recruiting app. Again, thank you guys for watching this. Give this video a like, share it, and also subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let's go make those highlight videos a winner and a success.